Hi guys, welcome to my channel, and if this is your very first time, thank you for tuning in, and do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Today I want to talk about this school called University of Warsaw. University of Warsaw is actually a public research university in Poland, and it is established in 1816, and it is one of the largest university we have in Poland, right? And for this video, I'm going to concern ourselves with courses that are conducted in English language, because many people that probably want to come to Poland to study only know English language, and they cannot necessarily they can't study in Polish at the moment because they do not actually know the language. So in this video, I'm just going to cover as many things as possible. We're just going to explore the website, the school websites. We're going to see like maybe the application fee, the tuition, maybe the duration, and the rest of it. So as many information we can find from the websites, we will try to explore that, so that this can also guide you and also help you make an informed decision. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this studies conducted in English, and then it's going to take us to this website. Now on this website, we have both the undergraduate studies and the graduate studies. Now, usually the undergraduate studies is usually 3 years, which is like bachelor's, and it is usually called first circle. Whenever you see first circle, is usually like for bachelor's. And now in this, we also have long circle, 5 years, which means it's your bachelor's and your master's together, right? That means it's going to take like a period of 5 years. That means if you get to apply for this, you would finish your BSc, and then you continue your masters in the same field of study. So on as we can see on this website, it is only on psychology that they have this long circle admission. So that means if you are coming for your bachelor's and you want to come study psychology, and you also have the intention to also do your masters in psychology, you can actually apply for this. Now for those who are coming for BSc, these are the courses available in English language at the University of Warsaw. So we have American Studies, this archaeology, business and management, English studies, European politics and economics, finance, international relations, international studies, political science, and social and public policy. So if any of this interests you, you can actually go ahead and you know click on it and read more, because each of these courses always have their different requirements. Now we're going to go to this graduate study. So second circle usually means master's level. So you can see in the brackets, it is actually specified there that it is actually for master's level. So usually in Europe, generally most schools, Europe, when I mean Europe, I mean like the EU zones, masters are usually 2 years. So in this master's program, they seems to have more courses than in the bachelor's. So here you can have there's adult education, African studies, American studies, a lot of things. So you just go through them and see the one that is suitable for you. They also have physics, they have masters in food system, machine learning, international relations, international legal studies, international economics, and the rest of it. So when you click on them, they would you get to see like all the information that is required. So I'm just going to choose one of them and see the requirements and the rest of it. So let me check this data science and business analytics. So it will take me to this section of the website. So it's going to tell me, this is more like the department level, and where they will tell you about the requirement and the things they want. Now in this second circle, they have for full-time and for part-time. So for part-time, it's just evening classes, and then for full-time, it's like you go every day, just like the way you do your full-time studies. Let's go ahead and click full-time, and I think it is what I think it is okay for me to mention it. I don't think as an international student you can apply for a part-time studies from abroad. Yeah, that's part-time can actually apply to you when you're already in the country, or maybe you've finished like the first set of studies and you want to do like other studies and you decide to enroll in a part-time program. Yeah, that's acceptable. But as an international student, I don't think you can apply for a part-time program from abroad. So usually you apply for full-time studies. So let's click on the full-time studies and you see the requirements. So for data science and business analytics full-time second circle, these are the requirements. So you have to read this whole thing. So who are these? Who should like who should study this? So these are like people who want to work in media houses, telecommunication companies, marketing companies. They want to work in insurance or financial institutes. These are the people that should apply for this course, right? And now, if you look at the right hand side, you will see faculty is actually Faculty of Economic Sciences, and it's full time. It's masters. It's academic, and its language of instruction is English, and the minimum students that is required before this program would actually start is 10. That means if they have like less than 10 people for that academic session, this course will not be available. But the maximum they also want to admit is 75. I see that the duration of this study is 2 years, and the recruitment committee address and website and email address is listed there, and also the website. And required document is said higher education. That means you must have bachelor's degree before you can apply for this um, for this course. And this also applies to every other course. We're just using this because there's no way we can actually review all these courses. So I'm just trying to pick a random course and then review it. Now, deadline. Let's click on deadline. Now, this is for this current academic session, right? For the next academic session, they will see obviously remove it, but I can always guarantee you that it is always like almost the same timing with the whole thing, the whole school, because any schools that actually accept people once every year, they will always make use of that. So now the deadline for announcement is usually 22nd of 2024. That's for this academic section. Then first round is within few days, and then the second round. So within July, everything is done. So that means you have to stand at alert, or just be ready, get all your documents ready, so that once they start their call for application, you can just apply um, without stress. Now, application fee. Let's see how much the application fee. Now, this is the application fee website. So you have to look at it. I can see 85 zloty and 100 zloty. So just read through this and see the account number where you have to pay. See people who are exempted from paying application fee and refund for application fee. So application fee refund. So candidate has the possibility to apply for a refund for application fee in case of, these are like the reasons why they can give you a refund. So I'm encouraging you to actually read these things. And who are those who are exempted from paying application fee? You read it here, they to see if you qualify to apply for application exemption. Now, tuition fee, how much does each of these courses cost? Let's find out. So this is actually for this current year academic session, but trust me, the difference will not be so much for the next academic session. It's going to be either the same thing or a little margin, between the next year and this year. So this will be good for you to plan and have an overview of what it is. Now, they have all the courses here. So they have for first circle, which is for bachelors, and for those long circle, which is for those that want to study for bachelors and masters together on this side. Then on this side, you have for masters only, and this tuition fee is per year. So this amount they are quoting here is per year. So per year means per section. Per section is usually made up of 2 semesters. So that means in a year, this is what you are paying. So for adult education, if now they have two category in that masters, even in this both in the bachelor's side and the master side, they have two categories of people. One category is from those people in EU, Switzerland and the rest, and the other side is for people from third world country, those who are not part of the EU, or does not have, their country does not have like agreements with EU. So they are the ones. So for the purpose of this video, we'll be looking at this one at the extreme right, right? Because this is the one that applies to non-EU. So for adult education, per year is 3,000 euro. So that means it is 6,000 for the whole master's program. Then for African studies, it is free of charge for this academic section. We just hope that for next academic section, it's going to also be free. Excuse me. And then for American studies, it's 5,000 euro for per year, and that means for 2 years it's going to be 10,000 euros. And then for applied linguistic, it is 7,000 zloty per semester. So that means per year it's going to be 14,000 zloty. That means per year. So that means 14,000 zloty for a year. So that means 28,000 zloty for 2 years. Then archaeology is free of charge. Business management, they did not put amounts. Maybe there were no intake for that for this academic section, probably. Then for chemistry is 3,000 zloty per year. And then for cognitive science is 3,000 per year, which is going to be 6,000 in 2 years. Data science and business analytics, the one we use as our case study, is actually 3,500 for both people who are studying full-time, part-time, or evening studies. It is the same amount for everybody. So that means it's 7,000 in 2 years, 7,000 euros in 2 years. For English studies, it is actually free of charge for people who want to study that at bachelor's level, and for those who also want to study at full-time level. So it is actually free of charge. So you may want to look up with this if you actually studied English at your bachelor's, or you want to study English at your bachelor's. So EU energy and climate is 8,000 zloty per year, which is going to be 16 for 2 years. European politics and economics, yeah, they don't have it at master's level. Finance, international investments and accounting, they don't have it at master's level. Then global environments and development is 1,850 per year. So multiply that by 2, that will give you for the whole duration. Graduate program in teaching English to young learners is actually 3,000 per year, so it's going to be 6,000 for 2 years. And then history of science of ancient Mediterranean civilization is actually free of charge. And then humanitarian action is actually 6,000 per year, which is going to be 12,000 in 2 years. And then interdisciplinary studies on social change, blah blah blah, is going to be 3,300 per year. International business program is 4,200 per year. International economics is 3,500 per year. All these are in euro. And then international legal communication is actually 13,200 zloty per year, which is like Polish currency. And the international management and intercultural communication, it's actually 2,100 euro per semester, meaning it is 4,200 per year. So 4,200 is going to give you 8,400 for 2 years for the whole duration of the program. Then they also have international relation, is 3,600 per semester, per section. And then they don't have for international studies in philosophy, and machine learning is actually free at master's level. Masters in food science system is actually 18,000 euro per year. So that means 18 plus 18, that's 32. So that's like 36. Wow, that's like 36,000 euro in 2 years. Wow. So Oriental Studies is free of charge. Physics is 4,000 per year. Political science is 3,600. They don't have psychology at the master's level. Quantitative finance they have at 3,500. Quantum physics 4,000. Religions of Asia and Africa free of charge. Social and public policy they don't have it at master's level, but they have it at bachelor's level at 3,600. And then sustainable development it is actually free of charge. If you look at it, it's free of charge for most people in the EU, but for those people that are not in EU, it's actually 1,850. So you can see many of these courses are free for those people from the EU countries. So this is so far, this is like the current lists of, what people are paying for this academic section at the University of Warsaw. So you may actually want to take a look at this, and I believe this will actually help you in planning for your study abroad. So this is the address of the university, and if you actually have an inquiry, you can actually write them. I want to believe they have contact us. You can come to this place. You should, contact them. If you're contacting them regarding bachelor's, master's is here, click on this. You can see even their email address is here, their phone number. Most I think in your case here it's gonna be email address, because it's gonna be much easier, faster, and the rest of it. So this is as much as I can cover for this University of Warsaw. And if you have any question regarding this school, you can actually drop it on the comment section. And like I said, if this is your first time and you've not subscribed, please try to subscribe to my channel, so that when I drop other reviews for other schools, you will get notification. So this is where I am going to end this review for this University of Warsaw. So if you have any more inquiries, like anything you do not know, you can drop it on the comment section. But please, this is like more of a caveat. Just make sure you read. I'm just trying to give you an overview just to help you source for schools, and then you are responsible for your own decision. So until my next video, bye.